Hello, everyone. So just wanted to come in here tonight and let you know a bit about the Luxury Short-Term Rental Summit. Welcome to all of you who are here with me. Super excited about the summit, guys. I am totally stoked and I cannot wait to share with you everything that we have in store for you. I can only give you bits and pieces of it. I'm not going to give you all of the tea, but nevertheless, I am just super stoked and super excited. And so let me make sure that we are live. Okay, I see that I'm live on some platforms. For those of you who are joining us tonight via Facebook, please go in and go to chat.restream.io/Facebook so that I can see who you are. Otherwise, it's going to list you as Facebook user. So if you can please give permission. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I see a few people messaging now. They're saying, let's do this. Yes. Don't hold out. I'm missing your face. I'm missing your face too, but I don't know who's talking to me. So if you can please do the thing, it's chat.restream.io/FB for Facebook. If you put that in, it's going to give you permission, or it's going to give me permission to see your name. And once I see your name, then I can react and know who is. Oh, Rob, how are you, my friend? So good to see you. Oh my goodness. Super excited that you are here, Rob. So, Rob, have you heard about this summit that we have going on? Oh my goodness, my friend. I am super excited about it. And you know, when I put something together, it is going to be absolutely amazing. Okay, here, I just posted it right there for you. And I really hope you guys can see me, just adding messages and all of that good stuff. So go to chat.restream.io. I want to see your name. I know you said it's you, Rob, but everyone is showing up as Facebook user, including you. So I do not know if it's you speaking or if it's someone else speaking, because it just says Facebook user. So please hit chat.restream.io/Facebook and update your, give me permission so I can see your name, because I am here for the interaction. For real though. Okay, so let's just dive right in, guys. This summit, y'all, is going to be absolutely the most epic summit for 2022. And here's why. This summit is the industry's most powerful, yet the shortest and the fastest, most effective virtual summit for 2022 for STRs. It is called the Luxury Short-Term Rental Summit. It is totally an online experience. And here's the catch, guys. We have 60 expert guests. We're featuring 60 expert guests, but they each have only 60 seconds to impart upon you their top strategy and tactic for the area of expertise. I'm telling you, the insights that they're going to be sharing will transform your business. They will transform your life. Okay. So you guys know that I'm coming from a healthcare background. So was a burnt out girl, doing the things. I felt as though I couldn't handle it anymore. And so because of that, I decided, you know what? I need to find another way to generate revenue without trading my hours for dollars, right? Like many of us who start off yay, thank you, Rob. Rob says done. So many of us who start off, with our W-2s or with our career, we're super motivated, but then you realize, we are trading our dollars, our hours for dollars. And I said to myself, wow, this is totally not sustainable. Every waking moment, I was working and working, just trying to, grind to pay off those student loans. And at a certain point, I really felt like, oh my goodness, how am I going to create a life that I just didn't dread from that perspective? I'm just going to be totally honest. I kind of dreaded it. And so that's when I found, real estate investing. That's when I learned more and more about, creating wealth, creating passive income, creating a system where my money could work for me. And that really, really changed the course for me. That really changed my life. So if some of you can relate to that, just let me know in the chat, say an amen in the chat. Let me know right now if you can relate to the fact that you realize working that W-2 was causing you to feel like, oh my goodness, I need to find something else. I need to find an escape route, or I need to find just a way to generate an extra revenue stream so that I'm not working all the time and I'm not trading my hours for dollars. So a lot of healthcare professionals have gone through that, and the burnout is really, really real. And so that's why I'm coming with you today, because a lot of you have come to me asking about short-term rentals. A lot of you are looking to transition and work part-time and cut back some, but you want your real estate to really be, gaining you some profitability, not just $100 or $200 checks, because you feel like that's going to take forever. But a lot of you at the same time, you have a lot of questions, right? Well, how do I know where to invest? How do I know if my property is going to be, a property that people want to rent on Airbnb and Vrbo? How do I set up as a luxury property? What are the most profitable areas within 5 hours away from me? Because some of us, we can't necessarily invest right in our own backyards due to regulatory restraints, due to, financial restraints. Some areas are just really high cost of living areas. And so how do I operate a property and manage it remotely? Are there resources out there? Can this really work out? I'm really worried about, different booking platforms. I'm worried about what if a guest completely trashes or damages my property? I'm really worried about the current times. Is now really a good time to buy, Dr. Rachel? This economy is nuts. The interest rates are high. So all of those questions, guys, I know you have all of those questions because you are sliding into my DMs, you're emailing me these questions, and they're all very, very viable questions. They're very important questions. But here's the deal, guys. There's a way to get your questions answered, and I want this to be a fast way for you to get those questions answered, because I want the overwhelm, I want the lack of clarity, I want all of that to stop for you. I want you to be in a place in your life where you're thinking to yourself, you know what? Whatever roadblock, whatever hurdle there is an opportunity. There are individuals out there who have navigated them before me. They're successful, highly profitable, highly paid short-term rental professionals that are out there that are completely crushing it, and they continue to do so. Okay. And a lot of those individuals are a part of my Rolodex. They're individuals that I can tap on the shoulder and say, hey, so-and-so, hey, Rob, for instance, so tell me a little bit more about the Houston market. Like, how are things going there? Is there really saturation there? Where are the areas where, maybe I should be investing, right? I know those individuals. They're straight up in my Rolodex, but there's no stingy energy here. I am here to share those individuals with you, because learning from these leaders, it doesn't have to take forever. It doesn't have to be super expensive. I'm wanting to give you front row access. Why can't I say that term? Front row access. Front row access. Front row access to all of their expertise. Okay. And this is your window of opportunity. It is right now. It is coming right up. I do not want you to miss this, because don't, like I tell my kids, don't come crying to me when the ticket sales are over and you didn't get in. Okay. This is going to be the most cost-effective summit, the most efficient summit, the fastest, you'll get the information. And we'll talk about that speed in a moment, because the speed to the information is going to be the speed to implementation as well. Okay. So with all that being said, I would like to officially invite all of you, if you have not, if you have not signed up yet, to the Luxury Short-Term Rental Summit, which is an online experience featuring 60 short-term rental experts in 60 minutes. Okay. We start Tuesday, July the 12th. You will gain instant access to the platform, to the summit platform. You're going to gain access to the absolute genius of all of these 60 leaders in the short-term rental industry. And then you're going to get that fast, smart implementation in one of the most unique ways possible. Okay. That's one thing all of the operators have told me. They're like, okay, Rachel, this is unique. Okay. Yes, this is unique. I'm going to bring it to you in a whole other way. So what does this mean for you? So the focus is that the summit is going to deliver the highest quality information in the shortest amount of time. So real talk, y'all are busy. A lot of you are my medical professionals. You're busy. Your time is your absolute most valuable resource. I do not want to waste your time. And so this is not going to be one of those long Clubhouse intro situations, right? No long Clubhouse intro. This is going to be the meat, the potatoes, and the vegetables for my vegetarian friends of the short-term rental industry. Okay, so every one of our featured guests, we're coining the term they are our 60-second experts. And I'm going to share a screen with you guys momentarily, just so that you can see the caliber of the individuals who will be in the room. Okay. So because each guest is coined a 60-second guest, again, they have to condense years of expertise into a bite-sized chunk, 60 seconds, into one industry specific insight. Okay. So if my guest is a revenue manager, they're going to let you know what are the 3 things, what are the 2 things, what is the one thing that is that hinge that will swing those big doors for you. Because I need it to be actionable. I need it to be tangible. I need you to get results quickly, and I need it to be powerful. I want it to make a massive difference in your life and in your career and in your business. Okay. So at the end of the summit, guys, you're going to leave with a clear path forward. You're going to leave with the knowledge that you need to regain your life, to get your freedom, to get that happiness that you are looking for, because you will have that opportunity to generate income through luxury short-term rentals. That is my gift to you. That is what I want to give to you, if you so choose, right? That is the clear path. I want to give you that clear path. Now, I wanted to make it really easy and organized for you. Although it's 60 experts, we're not going to have everything willy-nilly, right? We're going to break it down into 4 sections, okay? Everything related to finances or money, finances will be in one section. So finances are a big part of it, right? So we need to understand the revenue that we can generate from a property. We need to understand the levers that we can pull to generate that revenue. So whether it's revenue management, whether it's tax saving, those things, they're going to be all in one portion of the summit. Okay. The next thing is marketing. How do we turn our lookers into bookers? It's definitely doable, right? It's figure outable. So our marketing experts are going to be in one segment as well. The next is management. How do we manage our property, our team? How do we manage the property? How do we manage our guests? How do we manage expectations? So management is one section, and design and inspiration is another section as well. Again, we need our properties to stand out from the crowd and not necessarily just blend in. Oh man. So I don't even want to talk about blending in right now. The way the OTAs or the online travel agencies has a lot of the properties just listed, if you're not standing out from the crowd, you're just not going to get that visibility that you're looking for. So you want to blend in, you want your, property to stand out. And I thought I was on Do Not Disturb, guys, but apparently I may not be. but it is all good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you definitely want to stand out from the crowd. And so more and more insights. We have mindset insights. We have, what is co-hosting? People are asking about co-hosting, which is kind of like management, but not technically, right? We have risk mitigation. We have disaster mitigation. We have unique STRs, sourcing profitable properties. We have tech, tech automation, the tools, finding the best, resources to work with, and so much more. Okay. So actionable tips all day long, guys. So with that, let me go ahead and share my screen for a moment, because I do want to give you guys a glance at all of the amazing guests, because again, I am inviting you. I am straight up inviting you to have access to my Rolodex, because that's how I roll. I want you to know my people, so that you can know who it is or what resources are out there when you're looking for the help when you need it. Okay. No more second guessing yourself. No more, well, I don't know what I don't know. Enough of that. Let us do this, guys. Let us absolutely do this. So meet the 60-second experts. Okay. If you can recognize anyone in this, little picture here, I want you to say me in the chat. If you can recognize anyone, I want you to say me in the chat. And I am looking right now. I want to see who is saying me in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Emil says me. Absolutely, absolutely. Emil, I'm just going off about this, okay? Let me know who you recognize. Just drop it in chat. Who do you recognize on here? Because I need you to understand the caliber of these 60-second experts that we have here. And then we're going to go into Q&A for the Ask Me Anything. We have Alex Sabio, Amanda Hahn, Bigger Pockets, guys. Whoever listened to Bigger Pockets, there's Avery. Okay, Mari says she recognized Avery. Awesome. So you may not recognize Amber, but Amber is a representative from Price Labs. So her 60 seconds is going to be on revenue management. Amanda Hahn is the tax strategist for Beardy Brendan, Bigger Pockets. Annette and Sarah, these are the Thanks for Visiting podcast hosts. Hello, just an amazing, amazing podcast. Alex Sabio, respiratory therapist, luxury short-term rental investor. He has an amazing community of other short-term rental investors who are healthcare professionals also. We have Annette Forbes. She's a nurse and she is launching her beach home. She's in the process of constructing that. Bill Faith just had an amazing conference that was in Nashville. Oh my goodness, just absolutely awesome. Amanda Williams, Amanda the Traveling Realtor. She has a really phenomenal segment on midterm rentals. Amy Powers. Amy's my personal stager. She staged our property that was featured on Netflix. Alicia Carter, she talks about unique stays and Instagram marketing as well. Okay, so guys, heavy hitters all throughout. Bart, he does direct booking. Annie, oh, you see, this got swapped, guys. I keep forgetting to tell them that this got swapped. So Bill Faith is the building STR wealth expert, and Annie Sloan is the host co-CEO. She specializes in she developed a software that specializes in upsells. Okay, so that's added revenue stream to your property. Brandon Hall, Bigger Pockets, the mortgage shop, Brenna Carls, she partners with Avery with this mortgage brokerage. Christy Duckett, Mobile Homes, Dr. Chigozi, Savvy Doc, Dr. Dia Cooper, Creative Finance, Dr. Ozudi, he does syndications for multifamily and short-term rentals, and he does a talk on comparing and contrasting as it relates to, the tax benefits for STR. Dr. Param, Generational Wealth MD, she talks about getting all of your ROI back year one. Doctors Pascal and Pascal, featured on the Discovery Channel, Magnolia Network, as well as Airbnb. Airbnb featured them on their promo materials for their Wildflower Cabin, which is absolutely amazing. Dr. Tim Pham, he has the Flirty Flamingo, awesome, awesome one-bedroom condo made 8K within his first 2 weeks. Hello, Doctors Ian Cook and Lauren Ide. They're the Carpe Diem MD. They run their short-term rental, 90% of it on their cell phone because they're doing emergency medicine and the things. Founder of Data Rabu, hey Amir. Jeff Chisholm, Mr. 10% Down. Jesse Podcast, Air Venture hosting, and also podcast host, The Big Break. Host GPO, Jeff Olulian. If you don't know about Host GPO, come in here and find out. John and he does revenue management, and he owns Ohana Stays as well. And he has something called Tech Tape, which is really interesting. So here's the deal. When you have a lot of properties and you're looking to automate things, sometimes you have to stick different pieces of technology together. And so John has a company called Tech Tape where he kind of customizes and helps you to duct tape different pieces of technology together. The amazing Julie George, one of my mentors. Oh my goodness, the $1 million host. I'm not even going to go into it. Co-hosts of the No BS short-term rental podcast, as well as the senior business developer at Hopper Homes. Joseph Griffin, he is a retired nurse and he purchases home through tax deeds. So we're always looking for creative ways for acquisition. Kelvin Ma was just on a live with him a little bit earlier today. He is the founder of Rank Breeze, which is a tool I absolutely love. Kenny Bedwell, he has a new tool as well that I think is going to be launching very soon. I'm waiting for that announcement. Corin, the VP at breezeway.io, Kyle Stanley, the Fearless Investor podcast. He's got the Airbnb Mastermind Facebook group, the largest Facebook group for Airbnb in the world. So check that out. Lorena Edwards, she's an RN. She's an OBGYN RN, and she has a luxury short-term rental as well as a luxury med spa. Hello, talk about luxury all the way. LaTanya Keys, she has she designs for STRs all over. Last I spoke with her, I think last week she was in Hawaii, then she was in Georgia. Mark Simpson, Boostly founder. Oh my goodness, he definitely is a household name. Melanie Hawk, I consider her one of my mentors as well. Just very much, lifestyle, mindset centered, like understanding your why and kind of designing your life to meet whatever that why is. Meredith, oh my goodness, Meredith, we have to go live. Moran, she is a locator expert for STRs, primarily arbitrage, and a retired accountant as well. And she does some events. And that is a new passion for hers. Super excited about that for her. Micah Art, guys, don't sleep on Micah. Micah, he has this podcast called Live, Let Thrive, right? And as far as I understand, he has 400 STRs that are all timeshares. Interestingly enough. So more on that later. I thought that was super interesting. Noah Harris, he talks about private money. He raises a lot of capital, and he is the husband to the beautiful Christy Duckett Harris as well. Guys, you're meeting my people. Noble Crawford. Oh my gosh, we just had an insane talk today about the government, the military housing, and those requirements. He specializes in those direct bookings, but they're different, right? They're midterm bookings, and they have to meet certain requirements. They have to be set up in such a way that, the military families can get their reimbursement and so on and so forth. And so, check out that live a little earlier today. It was very, very eye-opening. Ola Jadorla Decor, she specializes in ultra luxury design for ultra small properties. So less than 1,000 square feet, ultra luxury, which I think is super awesome. StayFi, Oliver is going to be talking about StayFi. And so StayFi is a tool that you can use to connect your, get your guests' email address, essentially. So when they come to stay in your home, that pop-up that you get at the hotels or at a public place, Starbucks, put in your email address to get access to this Wi-Fi. Essentially, that is what StayFi is. Quay is a member of our community. Super excited to have her. She just got her first short-term rental, retired attorney. And so she is going to talk about the 3 things that you need to know. And what I love about her is she comes from a space where she was she was on the zoning board. So we're always talking about regulations, right? Know that regulations come before numbers. So super, super excited as well. Oh, someone just says, my cousin, Dr. Rick. Who just said my cousin? I want to know who you are. All I'm seeing is Facebook user. Please look at what Christian just typed in, where it says chat.restream.io/Facebook. Open that up for me and then give me permission to see your name because I want to know whose cousin this is. Rafa Loza, he also has, he's the co-host with Jesse Vasquez on the Big Break. Nerlene! Oh my goodness. I'm not going to call you by your nickname. But I'm so happy to see you, Nerlene. Oh my goodness. Super, super excited. Nerlene, do you see all these people at this summit? I'm just talking and talking. It's like seriously, Ramya. Okay, Rafa, he was just on Bigger Pockets not too long ago. I forget which episode, and he is an expert in arbitrage as well as operations. Ramya, another member of our community, she launched her property remotely while she was overseas. Ruben, oh my goodness, he has such an amazing platform. He does a podcast, The Real Estate Experiment, which is awesome. And he has launched a few short-term rentals as well. And so that's his biggest experiment right now. And so just love watching his journey. Ryan Bakey, he is just a phenomenal CPA, and he has all of the strategies down pat. Guys, Sage of Minoan, amazing company where they are helping STR hosts to leverage their properties as kind of like a platform or a place for individuals to see and to experience products. And the STR host gets, a revenue stream from that as well. But stay put. I know I'm just kind of giving a high level. For those of you who have used Turnover BB, if you've used Turnover B&B, go ahead and drop it in the chat and say me, because Turnover B&B marketing manager Sam is joining us as well. He is going to be sharing about what it is that you need to build out that cleaning team. We have Bigger Pockets hosts, or the Real Estate Robinsons, Tony and Sarah Robinson. Super, super stoked about having them as well. We have Sean McGregor, Swap co-hosting, Stay Work and Play co-hosting. Just such an amazing operator. Stacy St. John, she has the biggest Facebook community for women, female short-term rental investors Facebook group. Please check it out. Tatiana Taylor Tate, had the great pleasure of having a live with her a little bit earlier today. So she has an amazing platform on Instagram as well. She's yet another designer, just super excited to have her. Tim and Candace Spiker. So Tim and Candace, they're the co-founders of Buoy, which is a revenue management tool that leverages AI. Just awesome peeps. Guys, I'm just so humbled and so grateful for all of these amazing people. I'm just completely overwhelmed. Okay. Tracy, branding expert. Tyler, real estate broker out of Western North Carolina. Tyann, the queen of guest experience. Oh my gosh, she will be bringing in the heat. Valerie Malone, another interior designer. Super, super grateful that she's a part of this. And of course, the infamous Will Slickers, founder of Hospitality FM podcast network, which I'm a part of as well. So super, super stoked. I cannot wait to have all of you as a part of this. Okay, so guys, I'm going to stop sharing for a moment and I'm going to go into Q&A. I do have some questions that I want to respond to, but drop your questions in the chat for me about the summit, okay? The Luxury Short-Term Rental Summit, we start next week. And I see there's a huge glare on my glasses. Okay, I'm going to take it off because it's distracting. The Luxury Short-Term Rental Summit, we start next week, July the 12th, okay? And here's the lay of the land. July the 12th is Tuesday. At 8 a.m. Eastern, you are going to be welcomed into the Summit platform, the Summit portal, the Summit hub, whatever you want to call it, and you will have immediate access to all of the information in there, all of the recordings for all 60 seconds of the content. So that's 60 minutes. Yes, 60 minutes plus, because we do have a few extra bonuses, which I wasn't supposed to tell you about, but I'm already spilling the tea. Nevertheless, that's what happens that day. Then that evening, we have our live session, our keynote, which is our opening ceremony, and that's occurring at 7 p.m. that evening, I believe. So let me pull up the itinerary. I want to make sure. And meanwhile, please feel free to drop any questions you have in chat. And Christian, I know you're here with me, and I'm so grateful for that. If there are any questions that I'm missing, please let me know so that I can make sure I am getting to them. Yes. Okay. Okay, so first question is, how much is it? So guys, if you go to luxstrsummit.com, that is luxstrsummit.com, you have two options, okay? You have the all access pass that is $47, and you have the VIP pass that is $107. And here's the biggest difference, okay? The all access pass gives you 15 days access to the content, to all of the recordings. If you can make it to the live keynotes, you will get access to all of that within the platform. You'll get access to the replays, okay? So the all access pass, 15-day access versus the VIP 6-month access, already a big difference, right? The all access pass, you get access to the keynotes as well as an hour-long mixer so that you can connect with all of the individuals and, you know, beginning to build that network of current and future investors is really key. It's helped my, business to grow, and I know it will help yours too. So that's why we're going to have this hour-long mixer. So the All Access Pass has access to the keynotes as well as the hour-long mixers. So does the VIP. However, the VIP gets one more bonus, which is a private networking session also. And that private networking session is going to be with the 60-second experts, okay? So that's going to happen on like a Zoom or a platform similar to Zoom. We're going to have 3 rounds of breakout sessions for that VIP so that you can just kind of go a little bit deeper and have more of an interaction at a personal level. Okay, so that is what the VIP gets. As far as the time or the length of access to the materials, the all access has 15 days. Again, the VIP has 6-month access. You do the math, okay? All right, so that answers that question. And also we have a bonus calculator for the VIP. So it's a quick cash flow calculator. All right, so let me see what other questions. 1 second, guys. I am pulling it up. And guys, thank you so much for joining me this Thursday night. Did everyone have dinner already? Let me know, let a sister know. I think we're having brown rice and chicken for dinner. Just so you know, right? I'm just, sharing is caring. Okay, so itinerary time again. So at 8 a.m. Eastern, you will get your access codes to the hub. So the day of, be on the lookout for your access codes to the hub. Super stoked about that. Okay, next question. Is this summit just for beginners? Oh, I love that question. So already, guys, you saw who the individuals are who are presenting in this summit. This summit is for people who are serious and interested in sourcing their first or next investment property. They're serious about launching that property. They may have already owned a property and they're looking for more expertise, more expert guidance. Guys, I'm going to be taking notes. I'm going to be taking notes. That's how good this is going to be, because there's always an opportunity to optimize. And I'm not going to go on a soapbox on all the changes that occurred that are causing us to need to optimize our listing. But yes, there's always an opportunity to optimize. Okay. So for those of you who are looking to get your first, or for those of you who've owned several properties and you're looking to optimize and to network with the people in the business who are crushing, this is for you. Okay, I get another question, and I see it here too, is I know that, this summit is 60 seconds, and well, it's 60 minutes, but each expert has 60 seconds to share, that powerful information they're going to be sharing. But you're wondering whether or not you're going to learn from this summit. So how much can I really learn from a summit like this? So 60 seconds seems like a short time, but that's why it's so powerful. So many summits, so many meetings, you guys know, with all the intros, the bios, it is full of so much fluff. And this summit is going to get right to the point. An entire hour. I mean, you don't even need to leave your seat. An entire hour of actionable advice that you can implement ASAP. Plus, guys, don't forget about the networking sessions. You're going to be networking with individuals who may be in your own shoes, individuals who may be one step further than you, and you get to network with the experts if you purchase that VIP pass. So definitely look for those networking sessions. Definitely look to join the keynotes, because it is going to be on fire, guys. No joke. So for those of you who have tighter schedules, I know a lot of you in the community are doctors, nurses, respiratory therapists, pharmacists, chiropractors, last time I started naming medical professionals, physical therapists, I got spanked. I think I missed a few. So although healthcare and medical professionals are near and dear to my heart, this summit is for everyone, guys. Do not get it twisted. You are welcome as well, even if you do not fall under this category. But this is a category that I relate the most to, and I can speak to all of the pain points because, been there, done that. Okay, so what if I missed something? Are there recordings? Is the next question. So all 60-second expert presentations are recorded. They're all available for 15 days if you hold an all access pass, or 6 months if you hold a VIP pass. Okay, so the presentations are recorded. The networking sessions are not recorded because you can't record breakout rooms, which is what the networking sessions are going to be. We're going to break it out into smaller and smaller pods to make sure that you're getting that one-on-one time with the experts. Okay. So if you can join live for those networking sessions, please do so, okay? Because those are really, really amazing. Please join us ahead of time. Set up your plans ahead of time. Join us live. It is so valuable to be in the room, okay? Let me see, what other questions do we have? Okay, so, all right, so the times. The VIP networking session is July the 13th, that's Wednesday, from 7 p.m. to 8:30 a.m. And let me pull up the calendar. To let you know what time the keynotes are. Okay. The opening ceremony, the first night, is 7 p.m. Oh, excuse me. Is July the 12th, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Okay, so that's Tuesday, July the 12th. The final keynote is on Friday from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Okay, that's the final keynote. And then the hour-long mixer, okay, is going to be on Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. Okay, so I will post all of that information everywhere for you to see. And we will be sending out your private Zoom links and your private links to attend those, because I want to make sure that you're able to join us. Oh my goodness, I am just super stoked. Be on the lookout for it, because we are going to most likely require an RSVP so that we can understand and have an idea of how many breakouts, how many rooms we're opening, and all of that jazz. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and look on my other screen to see what other questions are being asked. Nika says, is it possible to get the calendar schedule email so we can plan accordingly? Nika, yes, that is in process right now. Let me tell you what it is at the moment, and then we're going to be sending it out either tomorrow, first thing in the morning, or tomorrow afternoon, okay? So the team is building that out right now to make sure that you have access to it, because I want you to plan accordingly. So Nika, the actual live ceremonies, remember, a portion of the summit is virtual and it is pre-recorded. And then the other portion, that is the live portion, will be the keynotes as well as the networking sessions. So the keynote, the first keynote, is our opening ceremony that occurs on Tuesday, July the 12th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern. The next session is on Wednesday from 7 to 8:30 as well, but that is the VIP networking session. Okay, so if you're a VIP ticket holder, that is your next session. The next session is on Friday, the 15th, from 1 to 2:30 p.m. That is another keynote session. And then the last session is that Friday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And that is an hour-long mixer. Okay, so the live events are occurring on the 12th, the 13th, and the 15th. Okay, and those are the events, and the time zones are Eastern time zone. Thank you for asking, Julie. Those are Eastern time zones. And again, these will be sent to everyone as soon as possible. I would love to send it to you right now, but I need the team to confirm that these are all 1,000% correct, and we will send it out to everyone. Okay. So thank you for that question. Yeah, so these are the live sessions, and the next date you want to be mindful of, if you are an all access pass ticket holder, is July the 27th at 11:59 Eastern is when your access ends. 15 days, guys. But if you are a VIP access holder, your ticket ends in January 2023, which is 6 months later. Okay. And so although we say the summit is from July the 12th to the 27th, that's primarily for those who are the all access holders. And during those, that time period, we're going to have bonuses and other things to look forward to. So definitely stay apprised of it all. But yes, mark your calendar for the live sessions, which are on the 12th, the 13th for the VIP holders, as well as the 15th for everyone. The 12th for everyone, the 13th for VIP, and the 15th for for everyone. And again, those times are on the 12th, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern, The 13th, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and that is for VIP. The 15th, 1 to 30 p.m. Eastern, and that is for everyone. And then the 15th, also for everyone, is 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so looking forward to all of you being a part of this. Just so humbled, so blessed to have so many speakers, guys. When I reached out to them without hesitation, they said, yes, yes, I am willing and I am excited to participate. And so this is my network. You guys are getting access to my Rolodex. And so why would they say yes to little old me when I reach out and ask, and it's just a part of being a community. But I do want to introduce myself if we haven't yet met. And I know some of you, and some of you, I do not know you. So it's such a pleasure to have you here with me. So if we haven't yet met, my name is Rachel. I'm a doctor of pharmacy, healthcare professional by day is what I love to say, real estate investor by night, operating in the luxury short-term rental space. My mantra is, how do I own and operate the fewest number of properties that generates the highest profitability? And that's what really landed me into short-term rental investing, specifically in the luxury space. Okay. And so recent claim to fame is that one of our properties where we generated more than 15x revenue as compared to long-term rent revenue, that property was identified by a casting agency, AirDNA, and Netflix. And so they had the opportunity to film at their property. They flew us out to New Mexico to finish up the filming. We were on the Breaking Bad set, and it was quite an adventure and quite an interesting experience. And best-selling author, one of the co-authors or contributing authors rather of The Hospitable Host, that just happened as well this year. So super, super just grateful and excited about that. And so imagine the network continues to expand. The network continues to grow. My husband was in counseling, psychology, for at-risk youth at the Atlanta Public Schools. So he did psychotherapy for them. And he has since gone part-time, pretty much retired really, to run our short-term rentals full-time as well, alongside of myself. And so again, a little bit about my past, how I was just really working my fingers to a bone, trying to get rid of student loans, trying to, kind of get ahead. And so some days, were good, but a lot of days you kind of feel hopeless, like you're running on this treadmill and you're going nowhere, right? And so I pursued the path of financial freedom through real estate because I knew there had to be something more, some more to life than this. And so Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. I mean, does that not strike a chord or what, right? But, once I found real estate investing, everything just completely changed. And just, oh my goodness, imagine, a life where you could really just focus and just say yes to the things that light you up and just say no to the things that drain you. That is the life that I wanted. And that is the life that I want to share with, all of you, because I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to impact the financial picture of over 1 million women. I'm just going to put it out there. I know it sounds like, oh my goodness, she's big, because why not, right? So that is my mission, to impact the financial picture of over 1 million women, to show them that there's a way to get ahead without just punching a clock around the clock, right? And so today, we are owner and operator of over, 10 properties. We're at number 17, we're at 18, but we repositioned one. We're building on the beach. And we were able to generate over 3 million in revenue in our short-term rental business. Okay. 97% of our revenue comes. Oops, were we not recording? Let me see. I think I lost internet for a moment there. Okay, I'm going to assume we're still alive. So still doing the mommy thing, still self-managing. We self-manage our entire portfolio. And the way I see it is I want to pay it forward. So now I'm going back. I want to send the elevator back down essentially and pull up as many people as possible. Okay. And so I have had the great fortune of already helping over 40 hosts, 40 brand new hosts, healthcare professionals like a lot of you source. I help them invest. I help them launch their very first property, getting their very first booking. Okay. And I am so excited about that. I'm super stoked about that. I have interviewed a few in our podcast and I'm going to continue to interview them because there's something about that first deal. There's something about moving that needle, going from 0 to 1. There is something so transformational about it. And when I invite these individuals to get on the podcast with me, and they're like, but Dr. Rach, I don't know enough. I'm like, listen, you came from stuck and overwhelmed and not moving the needle to moving the needle. That's huge, right? That is absolutely huge. And so super, super grateful to be where I am today, super grateful to be surrounded by so many individuals who are moving the needle, who are changing the trajectory of their lives. And I just, again, invite you to join us. Okay. So again, the tickets are $47 or $107. And I'm going to take another peek to see if there are any, let's see, if there are any questions, because I think, I don't know where, okay, here it is. Here's the screen. We have just 5 minutes to go. And it looks like I'm frozen. Let's see. Okay, it looks like we're good to go, I think. So I'm going to check and see if there are any additional questions. I went on a long spiel. Okay. And Christian, everything kind of disappeared on my end. So if there are any questions, feel free to send them my way. I'm just, oh my goodness, guys, you have no idea. I am so excited. I know a lot of you are thinking to yourself, you know what, is this the right time to invest? Guys, join the conversation. You're going to be surrounded by the professionals. You're going to be surrounded by the top network to get the answers to all of the questions. And so with that, I think we've answered all of them. I am just, again, so grateful to be in this space with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. Speakers, you have no idea. My heart is just absolutely full. Thank you for joining me in this journey. Thank you for joining me and putting this amazing summit together. Oh my goodness, next week is going to be so on fire. I just cannot wait. Yeah, no more questions. Good night, guys, and have a good one. Godspeed. I hope you all join us next week.